What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about rapper Playboi Carti. Apparently, he was arrested for putting his hands on his fiance, a woman that he has gotten serious with after his breakup with Iggy Azalea. You know, he has a child with her. You know, she actually thought that he wanted to settle down with her and have a family, you know, unbeknownst to him, because as soon as the baby was born, he was out of there, right? And I think that Iggy Azalea has been bitter ever since. So when this situation happens, Iggy Azalea decided that she wanted to react and talk about how she warned the other woman of what she was going to deal with. Now, I have not heard of Playboi Carti putting his hands on Iggy, but this is her way of getting back against him because he doesn't want to be with her. I think Iggy is very confused right now. She doesn't know what she wants to do or who she wants to be. That's how she is. And because she really thought that a guy that was younger than her wanted to settle down with her early in his career, and the fact that he was like, nah, I don't really want to be with you seriously like that. I don't think she's ever gotten over that. The fact that he's engaged to another woman and not her, I know that bothers her. But I want her to understand this. Whatever's going on with Playboi Carti and this other female, he's not going to break up with her. They're going to still be together. So her talking about this and putting this out here, it only makes her look salty. And a lot of women are like this. You know, they choose the wrong guy and they tend to want to, you know, lash out when those relationships fail. You have nobody but yourself to blame at the end of the day. You can be mad at Playboi Carti all you want to, but you know that he was nowhere near ready for a serious relationship. You knew that. I'm pretty sure that a part of you knew that he did not want anything serious, but that did not stop you from pursuing a relationship with him and having a child with him, because you had dated other men, you didn't have a child with them. Why did you have a child with Playboi Carti? Because this was your way of semi-retiring from music. You know, you get you a rapper boyfriend. I told y'all, rappers at the top of the food chain, whether y'all like it or not. They are. I mean, rappers could date any woman, right? And he was going to be a part of either her leaving music or helping her music career. Because there was talk about how her and Tory Lanez was getting together and Tory Lanez was going to produce her new album, right? Now she's trying to link with people that are going to help her. And Playboi Carti, you know, would have helped her. And she took this time to try to diss him when he's at his lowest. So let's get into what Iggy had to say. According to page 6. It says, Iggy Azalea react to serial abuse of ex Playboi Carti after he was arrested for choking his pregnant girlfriend during a heated argument back in December. Been there, done that, warned you, the fancy rapper whose real name is Amethyst Kelly tweeted Tuesday after news of her ex's detainment surfaced. Imagine having a pregnant girlfriend and pretending they don't exist until it comes out you like to abuse them too, she wrote in a follow-up tweet. Well, we've never heard of you being, you know, him putting hands on you, right? Azalea, who's 32, then alleged that Carti, whose real moniker is Jordan Carter, rarely visits their 2-year-old son Onyx because he's running from whatever problems you got going on in Atlanta and the press with your serial abuse of women. The Australian musician concluded her message writing, anyway, I'm having an actual amazing day. Karma's real. Treat the people you love well. Happy Valentine's Day. According to TMZ, the Magnolia rapper, who's 26, was arrested on felony aggravated assault in Georgia for allegedly choking his pregnant girlfriend during an argument about paternity tests in December 20th of 2022. So that was in December. So I guess this is all coming out now. Right before Valentine's Day, right? The woman, whose identity has not been revealed, told authorities that Carti grabbed her by the throat and pushed her, holding her neck until she could barely breathe, per a arrest affidavit obtained by the outlet. She also told police that she thought she was going to die. The alleged victim, said the argument began when she tried to talk to the rage rapper about the baby, when a conversation about paternity tests led to things becoming physical. What, did he want her to take a paternity test and she didn't want to do it? That's the only way I could see that escalating, if he felt like the baby wasn't his. A witness was able to jump in and break up their alleged fight. However, when the woman escaped to her car, she claims Carti allegedly attacked her again. She told police that the MC allegedly tried to pull her out of the vehicle and put his hand over her mouth when she tried to use the car SOS feature to call 911. When cops arrived, they reportedly noticed visible injuries to the woman's neck, chest, and back. The woman, who's 14 weeks pregnant at the time of the alleged incident, told authorities that she and Carti have been dating for 2 years and that she has lived with him since the summer. Carti's attorney, Brian Steele, told TMZ Mr. Carter was falsely accused. Pursuant to my communication with Fulton County District Attorney's Office, this case will be dismissed without any prosecution or litigation. So Playboi Carti's attorneys are saying that this is cap, basically. That, this is going to be dismissed. Because again, this happened in December and we're just now seeing this. But this happened in December, right? So he's confident that, that Playboi didn't do anything to her. I said something in the beginning of the video. I said that, she was his fiance. No, that she's his pregnant girlfriend. So he doesn't have a fiance. I just want to make that clear. But, Iggy chose this guy to have a baby with. And the fact that she's out here trying to paint this guy as the bad guy, it only makes her look worse. Ladies, when you break up with a guy, right? You have a child with him before you broke up with him. You wanted to be with him, right? And then you break up with him. And then you try to, every chance you get, take shots at him, right? It only makes you look worse because you're a 30-something-year-old woman who chose to date a guy in his early 20s. Okay? When her and Playboi got together, I believe she might have been, 29, 30 when they got together? I think about 28 maybe. So if she was about 28, 29 when they got together, Playboi Carti is in his early 20s? And that's the guy you chose to have a baby by? And you thought that he was mature enough to handle being in a relationship with you? I'm not excusing any type of behavior, but the only thing I've heard from Playboi Carti and Iggy was how he wasn't a good father. How he'd rather play video games with Lil Uzi. But I didn't hear about him putting his hands on her. And the fact that she's trying to put that energy out here just shows you how bitter she really is. This is what happens when you have a baby by the wrong guy. Right? I don't know why she thought having a child with Playboi Carti was the thing to do. But that's the move she made. And listen, women are very calculating. Women don't make moves like this unless they think they're going to get something out of it. She wanted an industry relationship so bad that she was willing to date a guy who was younger than her, a guy that was not ready to be a family man. She should have known that. But because she was so thirsty to keep Playboi Carti, because let's be real, her relationship since Nick Young have been failing left and right. She has not been able to get anybody serious since Nick Young. Ever since her and Nick Young broke up, she has not been able to find anybody that, who want her long term. A lot of these guys are just smashing her. You know what I'm saying? Like the most, I think that the clearest sign of this is when she and DeAndre Hopkins were hooking up and she tried to make it seem like they were in a relationship, and DeAndre Hopkins was like, nah, we ain't in no relationship. Like her relationships have been going down the drain ever since. So Playboi Carti, she felt like, she can have a serious relationship with him, and she got pregnant by this guy and it didn't work out. I just don't know how she thought that it was gonna work out. I don't know what she thought would come of this, but it did not work. And she's out here looking crazy. She really do. She's out here looking crazy. This guy done moved on, and you're still commenting on his relationship. The only thing that you need to concern yourself with is your child, not who he's with. Because I guarantee you that same woman is still with him. That's why his attorney was confident that there would be no charges moving forward. They will be able to be clear of those. And you're out here concerning yourself about who he's with. That's just like, I guarantee you, if Playboi Carti would have commented on her relationship, she would not like it and her fans won't like it. But these women comment on their exes' relationships all the time. Meanwhile, she's at the New York Knicks game, I'm talking about Iggy Azalea, taking pictures with Jalen Brunson. Now, did I miss something? Don't Jalen Brunson have a girl? You know? I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong, but apparently she's a fan of Jalen Brunson. She's at the game, taking photos with him and hugging him. I mean, what's going on here? I mean, are they friends? I mean, I don't know their background. So maybe y'all can tell me what background does Jalen Brunson have with Iggy Azalea? Because I thought Jalen had a chick. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of boundaries. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.